Hey guys and gals at YouTube, how y'all doing today? Boy, to come to you on the David-Laurie-Life channel. We got here a Glock 17 Gen 3. It's a custom gun. Yeah. Empty. We took this out to the range a little bit, did a little bit of shooting with it, test the spring out, make sure things working, but primarily just on the side passing of Gaston Glock. I still remember 87, I got the first of the pebble grain one. At that time, the only 19 available was that later cut down, which is just crazy collectability now. But the 17 is where it all started with. I have shot with the original 18 also, the select fire with the lever on the slide, on this side and on this slide. Tired and got some other stuff going on, so heads not quite thinking about what I'm talking about. But so I think probably grab a Gen 5 maybe an MOS if I can find one, just in his memory. Anyways, we did a shoot of this one, so just do a little wipe down of it, just kind of talk. Good stuff. This particular one has a stainless steel spring there, and this barrel is as Gaston intended, shall we say. Yes, we shall say. Anyways, yeah, quite a remarkable invention, quite a firearm, I was always amazed by the kind of the modular possibility I saw, even with the very first one I ever saw. I'm like, wow, it's only got like 34 parts, you know? So different from what we were used to at the time. Of course, we all cut our teeth on different things. When you watch this channel, you know that I mostly am into revolvers, whether I'm into them or that's what I started with. Starting. Some would say I actually went and shot it for real. Which is a funny way to put it when you think about it. I didn't really shoot it fake, right? Never know. Maybe some people would. Fake shooting? I don't think so. Dry firing? As long as it's actual dry fire and not an AD, well, that sometimes happens. People are just a little bit careless, let your guard down a bit. It happens, it can happen to basically anybody. So don't be complacent. That's pretty nice. And even though I wouldn't do that to a rifle, pick up a little bit of dirt now. But I don't know. What y'all think about the custom Glocks, the sides and stuff? You like them? Or do you just prefer the tried and true as he intended? I don't know. Let me know down below what you think. I know a lot of people on this channel, or viewers I've seen so far, not huge Glock fans. What's right? I remember. I wasn't either. And I still have some mixed feelings about it. You know. Not the gun so much, but the whole polymer frame and everything. I do. In fact, when they first came out, a friend of mine was very excited. Before I got mine, of course, you know. It's been a little bit of a troll. I sent him a bottle of Tester's glue, and I sent him some Armor All, and I called it a cleaning repair kit for the Glock. And you know what? He didn't see it as a joke. He took offense to it. Anyways, okay, let's fast forward a bit. I knew they were probably good. I'd seen some of the tests and stuff, heard some about the tests done on them, but I personally, I didn't pay for the ammo. Bunch of junk, nasty, 9mm ammo, all corroded, slated for destruction out there in western Alaska. There was 10,000 rounds, and you know what? Not all of it fired. Not all of it, but that's okay. So, with me and some friends, we got a chance to take out the Glock 17 second gen and try to make it foul. Now, of course, we didn't know that there had been tests, into the, was it 1,000,000 rounds or something like that? There was some pretty incredible tests already done, making our test rather pointless and almost silly, actually, but it was fun. Anyways, we didn't clean it. We shot all that in one day. It was probably actually 2 days, but we stayed at the range all the time. The gun got pretty warm. There was other guns we had fired. Anyways, we did not clean it. We didn't do anything to maintain it. And as a result, it got very dirty. I remember around 7,000 rounds, black goop was oozing out of the gun and get on your hands and on your arm and stuff. We just kept running it. And kept running it. And did not experience a single malfunction. Didn't experience a single jam. And did I praise it? No. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. Even though in my heart I knew it was a lot better than just pretty good. I mean, it was a lot better than anything I ever fired. But it's like a square, blocky look. The look kind of grew on me, in fact, to the point where I'm not a huge fan of the smoothed off ones that they make now, so it doesn't drag going to your holster and stuff. I'm not really a huge fan. I mean, I think it's great they appear, and I think that all of his designs are great, and that weird kind of fanboy thing I got going on now. There's a part of me that actually kind of likes this look right here. And it's just like, I think it's important that we don't forget their past. The past is part of the future. And this Glock 17, farewell Gaston Glock. Thank you for bringing this to us. Appreciate the views. Appreciate this great community out there. Click me, share your thoughts, share your adventures. If you're a Glock hater, let me know. If you love him, let me know. If you're indifferent, let me know. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Ciao.